Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd. Welcome back to Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion, where last time, after the Empire slightly completely fell apart, in part 1, we managed to broadly pull it back together, and the economy is still terrible, but it's not bankruptcy terrible, so that's a good flipping start, but new threats are starting to emerge. You might think I'm talking about the hordes. No. The hordes aren't even towards the top of my to-do list yet. I don't know where they are, but I'm sending spies in their direction. I'm hoping today we'll be able to actually track down where they are and figure out who their first targets are going to be, because that could be some very, very useful information right flipping there. No, today we've got some other threats emerging, because the threats never stop bloody emerging when you're the Western Roman Empire. So at the very north of the Empire, the Celts, sorry I was calling them the Picts the first two parts, I'm sorry, they are technically the Celts, not the Picts. They seem to have pulled together into one fairly large army over here, and yeah, attack 13, defense 17, and good morale. May charge without orders, they have a war cry to get even flipping better. In winter, even better still. Yeah, the Celts are coming, and they are sending some ridiculously powerful infantry at me. And I feel like they're coming at York, and we can't actually handle that just yet. Over here, meanwhile, yeah, the Franks are suspiciously hanging out very close by to our territory. And if we just actually have a look at their, like, basic troops, these are just basic levy spearmen with experience 3, which I'm assuming all of them will have because of a religious building in their capital. Attack of 10 melee, 14 missile, 13 defense. Alright, that is no flipping joke. Just for comparison, my basic Limitane are going to be coming with melee attack of 4, missile attack of 8, defense of 17. So they can stand up to a little bit more in terms of defense, but they are going to lose that fight. Flipping hard. Even my Commander 10 says only melee attack 10, missile 11, defense 26. So they'll win, but they'll take losses doing it. This is why as the game goes on, the Franks get more and more terrifying, because sooner or later, they're going to actually be looking for somewhere to expand, and they're going to run out of little rebel territories nearby, and they're going to turn on me. And when they do, they are brutal. Their troops are just superior to yours. Speak of the devil, I was just using my assassin as a bit of a spy over here. Yeah, okay, the Franks are about to take over this little settlement, even though they don't have much of an army. That's decent, and yeah, hunters are actually pretty darn good. Missile attack of 7, defense of 8, melee attack of 6. They're not even that bad if it comes to hand, so these guys are good. And I'm also just going to try and bring down this diplomat. It's a coin flip, but I need to get this assassin trained up a bit, because ideally, he'd be good at his job by the time the hordes actually appear. So, comes in for a swing, and gets him. Good. Doesn't level up, though. Hang on, how good are you at your job right now? You're already a superior assassin. Okay, 3 out of 10. Not terrible. So we've got that guy out of the way, and yeah, ideally you'll be, say, level 5 by the time the hordes show up, because that would be bloody useful. A small threat for now, but it's going to get worse. The Berbers are starting to move near our borders. Carthage will be attacked. Absolutely 100%. Carthage is going to have to defend itself against the Berbers before this game is done quite a few times. And perhaps most worryingly of all, why precisely are the Eastern Romans moving what looks like a significant number of troops in my direction towards Aquincum? Alright, if they want to go and actually take this city down here, they are welcome to, but I'm suspicious they're about to make their attack. So what we need to do now I've sort of fixed the economy a little bit, is invest some of that back into more troops. Because at this point, external factions are going to start making a play for our territory. And better, we can put up the taxes just a little bit. Alright, this is back in the days of Rome 1, so I can retrain all of these guys immediately, and this is not a bad training facility. Including, yeah, very, very good quality cav. The Sarmatian Auxilia, they are good damn troops right there. Attack 10, charge bonus of 6, solid defense, armor of 9 as well. These guys can stand up to a lot, so that is good. So let's just actually get all of these guys healed up right there. No ability to heal, my Commander 10 says, though. If I want to do that, I'm going to be needing Legion Barracks. Can't afford that, however. Ouch, that was a little bit on the expensive side, to be honest. Actually, hang on, how much did all of you just cost? Because I'm not sure I can afford all of that. Hang on, why are you guys so bloody expensive to repair? Ah, it's because I'm giving you experience 1. Fine. We'll pass on that in that case. I'm just going to merge those guys together. Yeah, I'll heal everyone else up because that's a lot cheaper, but that's too rich for my blood right now. I can't spend 500 just basically making Limitane slightly better. They're just supposed to hold the line. It doesn't matter. They'll do their jobs even without the XP. Right, I'm going to move my diplomat over to these armies. Can I see anything about them? Limitane. Peasants. 1 general. Commodore 10 says more Limitane. Alright, fine. It looks like there's plenty of Limitane going on there. So, in which case, some extra frontline infantry wouldn't hurt. Archers wouldn't be bad either. They're pretty cheap, all things considered. Yeah, upkeep of 150, that's fine. I'm going to get some more archers here. Just have this army a little bit more capable of taking care of itself. That's okay. And here we go. Look at this. German frontline here. We can whack up all of these taxers. This is good stuff. And as for the Emperor, you head up over here and just help out with the conversion. Yeah, that'll help flip this place to Christian sooner rather than later. Marvellous. Augusta Trevorum is already up to very high taxes. Public order is still in the green. Yeah, because we burnt this place to the ground. That's absolutely flipping fine. And can we do anything here? Yeah, we've already got the Legion barracks going down right there. That's a good thing. I need somewhere I can repair my Commodore 10 says on the front line with the barbarians. That's going to be where we're going to do it. Looking back at York, I do have Commodore 10 says right here. That is not a terrible army, all things considered. I think, yeah, York is tiny. I burnt it down just for safety. Can't really train anything else there, unfortunately. And that's not because of money. That's because there's literally not enough troops. Okay. Londinium, how are you guys doing? Happy to go over to... No, not happy to go over to normal taxers. I could get just a little bit more hardcore infantry there. Wouldn't hurt. Or I could get some archers into production. In fact, actually, mines, that's only plus 200. It's not actually great. Yeah, if you've got the money to get mines down, they do pay for themselves fairly fast. Not as fast as ports. Get the ports in place first. But once we get a little bit of money rolling in... Investing in some mines, you can get some good, solid, reliable returns on that. Yeah, go on. 1 bit of barbarian infantry. Solid unit, good for assassinating generals. Get that in production over in Londinium. Down in Carthage, I want just a handful more troops as well. If only because Carthage is growing fast, we need more troops to offset public order problems. So... 1 set of archers there. Yeah, archers up on the walls, never a terrible idea. And whatever you do, do not build any farming improvements at Carthage. No. No, 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 no. Definitely don't do that. And Carolus is looking like, yeah, it's going to make good money for us. So let's get that place growing a little bit faster. Land clearance there, that's not a problem at all. Right, it's time to revisit the governor situation at this point. Things are starting to settle down. So down over here in Spain, we've got ourselves a decent little person here. Christian, counter-espionage, so yeah, can capture enemy agents. Security conscious, same again. Great deceiver, sharp, death dealer, master of assassins, spy master. So this guy is basically immune to being spied on or assassinated and can train his own agents on the cheap. Now that's useful. And I feel like in a way, this guy might be a little bit wasted down over here. He might be much more useful on the front line where barbarians are totally going to be trying to spy on us on occasion. Alright, keep him in mind. Carthaginoa, no guy there. I think there might have been, but he might be dead at this point. Herius over here, you are... Yes, you're an example of a terrible person. Got it. Pagan, loyal, so he's not going to cause trouble. High influence, so he can keep somewhere nice and calm if need be. Lazy, yeah, penalty on trade, which is not good. Inferior builder as well, +2 to squalor. That is not good at all. Right, if we make you step outside of this place, what happens? It gets a lot more rich, and it doesn't get any unhappier. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send him north over here to just take care of Bordeaux. Because Bordeaux needs, yeah, ideally someone just to help keep it calm. And I think he'll actually help cheer it up a little bit with all of his influence. So we'll just send him in that direction. And actually once we get him over the mountains, I cannot afford a watchtower, but I'll probably shove one down next turn if I remember. So he's going to head over there. We know this place doesn't belong to us, that's absolutely fine. Now, the current capital, Marseille, Cassius the Lily-Livered. Not the most cowardly person in the Empire, but not very good either, oh dear. Right, What's wrong with you? Ooh, penalty on trade. That's no good. Marseille should be making money, damn it. Right, so this guy cannot fight. Terrible for trade, but with high influence, he's good at keeping troublesome settlements nice and calm. So we should probably move him away from this place. Hang on, let's just check here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this place makes a lot more money without him in it, even if I have to actually reduce the tax rate to compensate. Got it. So he needs to now move somewhere where there's very little trade, but happiness would be good. I tell you what, Northern Gaul might be a good space for this guy, because up here, we've never actually burnt this place down. That's a decent population right there. And Avaricum is notoriously difficult to hold, because it grows fast, and even after we burn it, it will be back sooner or later. I might actually just, yeah, send him north over here, just to basically keep an eye on Northern Gaul. Ooh, I say that, I've just actually been ambushed, or rather fake ambushed. Hang on, who the hell are you? You're... Why have you got 109? Hang on, what are you precisely? You're... Oh, right, this is interesting. My general versus about 1,000 peasants and some raiders, who are not actually that good. The game's saying 50-50 here, but you are Cassius the Lily-Livered. Meaning you're not really much of a fighter. Yeah, craven coward. This is probably a good idea to actually pull him out of that fight, to be honest. Okay, fine, sure. Now here are the important people. The front line against Germany. Decent enough guy in Colonia Agrippina. Over here, I think, yes, Caius Flavius, you are solid. Solid guy right there. He'll keep that city safe. Over here, we have got Marcus the Gambler. He's not perfect, but he'll do the job. He's an expert infantry commander. That's what we're giving him, so that is all under control. You are terrible, but we'll just keep you out of the way. That's fine. There's a man of doubtful loyalties down over here in Tarentum, which is not good, but... yeah, he's not terrible either. He'll flippin' do. +4 to law is good enough. Keep him out of the way. Syracuse, however, here's where things get interesting. This man is very, very good, but he's also pagan. But superior commander, skilled bureaucrat, grower, true Roman, up the blues, which is a shame, but he's pretty darn decent. Pretty decent indeed. What I'm thinking about him is, we might want to move him over to Carthage, because he's definitely better than this guy. This guy is, yeah, unfortunately going to be bad for Carthage. Potentially Syracuse. Can Syracuse actually manage by itself? If I just basically make you step outside, Syracuse goes... oh, Syracuse is not in a happy place at all. Yeah, though I'd rather this guy actually went over to manage Carthage, I'm going to keep him here purely because Syracuse is a trading settlement. It's not doing that badly. That's absolutely fine. Could we maybe move some of these troops elsewhere, though? How much of that happiness is only 20% as garrison? Right, okay. It's time to move some troops around. I think some of those troops would actually be better off in Carthage, because it is going to come under attack, so having some decent, solid infantry down over there... ooh, that might have been a bit too much. Was that a bit too much? Okay, I will send one unit back to you. But yeah, those units are now going to head over to Carthage. There's some more units we should probably actually move around. Like, yeah, decent quality troops around here. Get them on the move. Join up with the troops of Rome. These troops do not need to all be here. That's a bit of a waste. Let's get them moving out towards the front lines, please. And we've already got reinforcements for Spurius Flavius, the most Christian man who ever Christianed. I like this guy. He's very, very powerful indeed. We need to keep him alive, because if we can actually keep him alive long enough, he can basically just start standing in pagan territories and cause them to collapse in like 2 or 3 turns, because he just converts everyone to what is not the actual settlement's religion, which can just be hilarious, so we need to keep that bastard safe. Alright, time to end the turn and see how many of these threats are actually coming for me. Because 4 different factions might be heading in my direction right flipping now. Alright, any movements and... okay, that's just the Lombardi wanting to trade. That's absolutely fine. I will give them that for free, but I will sell them some map information. I do want some money for that if you'd be so kind. So 1,000 for map information. There we go. Nice. Bit of extra cash for me right there. Any more movement? Okay, the game didn't flag anything. Oh, the Franks are coming in. Right, the Franks are 100% invading. They haven't attacked yet, but they're about to attack the town with the flipping Emperor in it. So that's no good. Right, okay, the Franks are attacking. The Celts are not. They're staying at their side of the wall, for now, at least. Back down over here, if you'd be so kind. More movement from the Berbers. They might be pulling their troops together, but that's okay. We've got ourselves, excuse me, land the troops. Land the flipping troops, please. Thank you. There we go. Carthage starting to look a little bit more under control for the time being. And oh bloody hell, Carthage just reached very large. I do not have 6,400 denarii to upgrade the place, alright? We don't have that sort of money. You're just going to have to do without it. Bloody rebel force has just shown up. That's no good at all. Okay. May as well actually, yeah, deploy my actual factioner. This guy is totally going to be emperor one day. Let's get him a bit of combat experience. I mean, this is worth doing just for free experience for my crossbowman and Comet 10 says. And potentially some positive traits for the future Emperor in case he actually needs to fight in future. And by the way, as we're actually, yeah, down a little bit south of Rome, that's supposed to be Vesuvius down in the background, which just smokes forever in this game. It never stops smoking. It's great. And there we go. Nice easy one, really. Use up all of my infantry, then just charge in with the Comet 10 says. Lose a very small handful of, yeah, infantry and cavalry, but very, very simple battle there. Take the high ground, shoot down, move in for the kill. Lovely and simple. Oh, and I was completely spot on with the flipping Eastern Romans. They're coming. They are 100% coming. And by the way, hello, Goths. Right, I could do with a bit of money off you, actually. So how about you give me money to trade in for map information and trade rights? You want money for that? Okay, hang on. Maybe I'll give you, like, a little bit of money. A tiny bit of money. But I want it back with interest for the map information. There we go. Still made 1,000 back on map information. Only paid 200 for trade rights. And oh, bloody hell, there's more coming. Right, it feels like the Eastern Roman Empire has decided to throw huge amounts of strength at us. Not at our rebels, obviously, though. Hang on, these guys might be... No, these guys are not under siege. Go for them. They're so much more vulnerable. The only advantage I've got is... there very conveniently happens to be a big rebel army right there that's going to slow them down a little bit. And if I'm very, very lucky indeed, that might actually, yeah, just keep them busy for a moment. So that'd be good. Oh, bloody hell. What are we going to do here right now? Alright, take every advantage I've got. Retrain the Limitane just to make them as good as they can possibly be. I've already got some decent cavalry, so I don't need more of that. I could do with some more decent infantry. The Barbarian infantry will do at a push. I don't really want to be paying for those, because just look at that. Recruitment cost of over 1,000. Not good at all. Yeah, I'll take some Barbarian infantry. Those guys are solid. Defense of 19, they'll do the job. I just need more troops, and honestly, I'm really worried about that follow-up army. Hopefully, by the time they get there and they're ready to actually attack a Quincum, I could have this force round there ready to help out. Yeah, as I say, Barbarian hordes, not even in my top 3 problems right now. Now, who is the single most competent commander we actually have on the Germanic front right here? Augusta Trevorum. This guy has got himself +2 morale right there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Though in Colonia Agrippina itself, yeah, this guy is not terrible. Corrupt is not good at all. He is a night fighter, which is welcome. The problem is we just don't have the troops here. But we have enough heavy cavalry that... oh. If all we've got is heavy cavalry, these guys have got proper levy spearmen. Right, okay, and raiders are not terrible either. This is a small army, but it is strong and it is decent. But on the other hand, rather than trying to actually, yeah, take over Colonia Agrippina, they've just taken this settlement over here. If I was to just go and take their capital right now, that's a lot of flipping heavy cav that would need to be taken out, mind. You see, this here is why burning down your own military infrastructure to screw over the Western Roman rebels is not something I consider to be an exploit, because it has a major downside too, which is I can't train troops at Augusta Trevorum anymore, alright? All I've got here is peasants and agents. Alright, focus on the things we said we needed to do here. Let's just get some towers constructed so I can actually see what's flipping going on here. You join up with these guys. That is now not a terrible army, all things considered. Toss some more watchtowers down, 200 apiece. That's good value for the information. This is now their entire army. Nothing but peasants with +1 experience. Not sure where they got that. Also, don't forget, the Western Roman rebels will not just sit there doing nothing. They will try and rebuild your military infrastructure if you give him the time to do so. So, this guy's actually been rebel for some time. It's possible he's rebuilt some barracks and started training his own limetane. I don't know that, but it could be the case. Oh, and better, the Berbers are actually sending their assassins to Carthage. Good! That's just what I wanted to see. By any chance, are you actually, hard to assassinate? No, I think you're actually okay. You're not that easy to assassinate. Good. Now, assassins aren't cheap, but they're not that expensive either. Get one here. Train him up by taking out this here diplomat, who's terrible, should be easy to take out. And then hopefully, we can take out Quarbus the Killer. Get rid of him. Make sure that guy's not assassinated, because I'm going to need his heavy cavalry sooner or later. Now, as for the army outside Rome, it's a good army, but it's going to be 3 turns before it's even ready to leave North Italy. That's not good at all. We're looking more like, 5 or 6 turns before that's going to be in a position to actually attack Aquincum. How far away are those guys? Nowhere near as far away. We might be able to speed that up with... If I had a navy round here, I might be able to take a single turn off that. Wouldn't do much good, to be honest. Now, are you going to make Bordeaux happier, my good man? Yes, you are. You're going to keep that place under control. That's good. I need money. Because I might need mercenaries. Like, hang on, are you attacking me next turn? No, you're not making it here next turn, but... Avaricum. Now that's a little gold mine right there. 21,000 disloyal Roman traitors. Yep, that's my next destination then. Gotcha. Ooh, one thing I'm very glad I noticed, however, this guy is technically the faction leader, meaning he's actually got himself, way more cavalry. 79 heavy cav. Right, I'm glad I noticed that. I don't like doing this, it's expensive, but it's actually less expensive than you might think. Yeah, mercenary lads. I'm going to hire one of them, 600 recruitment. It's only 500 to actually recruit them myself. The upkeep is a lot higher, we need to remember to break those guys down. But... I'd rather have them here, because, they can actually assassinate the leader for me. Here we go. This spot of wall right here will do. That tower won't hit this. That tower's facing the wrong way. They draw up over here with a whole flipping lot of peasants. That's absolutely fine. In fact, this is the same angle as I've actually approached in the past by coincidence. So, should just be able to take them out in the same way. These peasants, no trouble whatsoever. The only issue is, 79 heavy cav. That's no joke. And another successful tower entry right there. Good, we still haven't actually seen the tower bug in play. Marvellous. One man, however, did manage to actually hop out of the tower there before the doors opened. Good enthusiasm right there, I admire that. Oh, one lucky break here. The archers do actually have a shot at the actual bodyguard right there. They're not doing much right now. Guys, do you want to actually, fire? Because it would be great if you did. That's right. Right in the back of them. Down from 79 to 78. And with high ground advantage, they should do something. Even with the complete lack of... okay, not much. These guys are very heavily armoured and Western Roman archers are terrible. Alright, the walls basically belong to us on this side of the city. And the archers, though they're nearly out of ammo, have done a very good job actually getting the bodyguard down to about 60 or thereabouts. I'm going to actually bring my barbarian mercenaries down over here. I'm just going to actually block up this street entirely. If they want to retreat to the plaza, they're going to have to come through spearmen at this point. And with the gate on the far side of the city already open, I've got my general inside the walls. So at this point, I might just be able to lure them into a beautiful, beautiful trap. General moves over here. And yeah, these commenter 10 says, you join him as well if you'd be so kind. Let's actually just make sure we've got plenty of ammunition to shut the trap with. Here we go. Do we have movement from the general over there? He's starting to move, but he's not sure about it yet. So what we're going to do is using these lovely barbarians, I'm just going to hit these guys in the flank, and then my general is going to hit them the other side. They're already wavering. This should be a nice, easy mop-up. Don't need to worry about that. So as soon as these guys are actually hit in both directions simultaneously, shaken, in comes the cavalry. Come on, guys. You flipping peasants. Break, why don't ya? Shaken, shaken, being shot from above, surrounded. Very hard battles. Bloody hell, even the peasants refuse to bloody break. In come, there we go. Right, now we can mop them up nice and easily. And I think their general's taken the bait. Good, 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 good. Right, they're pretty much as good as dead. You guys, get over here. Get over here as fast as you flipping can, please. I need you ready to intercept these guys. Nice. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. We've also got, yeah, we've got more coming in too. You guys just be ready and in you go, in you go, in you go. Get him, get him, get him. I want these guys taken out. General, over here, if you'd be so kind, be ready to flank. You guys need to flipping run if you're not already doing so, because I want your peeler in this guy's back. Come on, let's flipping do this. My general is ready to go. These guys are mercenaries. I don't care. Use the rally. Let's get their actual... Yeah, there we are, back up to steady. These guys are down to 59 and falling at this point. You guys actually in position. I want you guys to toss the peeler. Toss the peeler. Toss the peeler, please. Please toss the peeler. Come on, toss that peeler in. I know you can flip and do it. These guys are steady. They're holding. These guys are starting to lose their health. They're being shot by towers at the same time, which is flipping perfect. And you guys are just standing there doing nothing, aren't you? Yes, yes you are. Please just hurry up and get into position for me. Those guys are down to 47, 45. They're shaken, but this is fine. I was planning to break them up anyway, so these guys being dead just means I don't actually have to pay their salaries. This is marvelous. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Guys, hurry it up for me, please. Come on, let's flip and do this. And stop. Throw. Please stop. Please throw. That's right. That's right. Get in those things. These guys will do. They'll hold the flipping line. In come a few peeler. That's killed some of them. Routing. Okay, I was not expecting them to rout that fast, but now my general is right there to mop them up. Leader goes down. Job done. Alright, this should now be very simple at this point because aside from just having to chop through these guys on the actual plaza, there's basically nothing left. Here we go. At this point, this is just going to be free XP for the Commenter 10 says. So these guys are already shaken. Walking into peeler range. I don't know if they're technically peelers. Sorry, I didn't actually check that. And... oh, flipping dear. Guys, take them out. Oh, yeah, it's a flipping peasant slaughter. Love it. The only downside is, this tower's kind of screwing me over. There is totally friendly fire on my own troops from that, but what can you do? And the last few traitors are simply torn the hell down. Somebody stab him. Who wants to be the guy? I think it was this guy. This guy is the big damn hero right there. Avaricum falls back to me. Northern Gaul is back in my hands. And you know what happens to traitors? That's right, they get exterminated for 15,000 denarii. There we go. Now that I can flipping deal with. And you guys can have a port. Well done, that's just lovely, look at that. No time to hang around here though. The Franks are moving in. This guy might be needed elsewhere. So let's actually, yeah, just take out these guys. I'm not sure who you are, but I'm sure we can take out you. Excuse me. Excuse flippin' me, you think you can take me out with one unit of mercenary veterinarii and some bloody spear warbands? Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, they are in the middle of a forest, which is slightly annoying, but as I'm the only one with archers, I can just push up very slowly. This should hopefully be fine. But yeah, fighting in the forest is very tricky, because the camera freaks out. I can't deny it was a very big improvement in Warhammer, when in situations like this, when the camera got close to the trees, they just faded away. Because, yeah, you were at a really major disadvantage as a human if you were fighting in a forest. Yeah, this is definitely a bit on the fiddly side. We're going to take some casualties just from the fact that they've got the peeler as well. But yeah, once we actually get a good charge in on them, straight at the front, I can just get my own general round the side, slam into them a few times. It shouldn't be a major problem. That spear warband seems to be backing off. But yeah, getting a good charge in a forest is tricky. So these guys are shaken, wavering, and as soon as these guys break, that's the majority of their hitting power. My Comet 10 says can take out all the rest of that. And back out and back in for another charge. Take advantage of those charge bonuses. Back to wavering. Come on. Come on. Knock them down. That's a unit of XP for this general's bodyguard, which is good, but... Alright, back out and back in again. Oh, no, they broke. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. In which case, my lads, get over here. You guys are collapsing. You need to stay away from... No, stay away from the spears. Stay away from the spears. I can't see what's going on, but it's probably bad. Right, you guys, just... There we go. And we don't need to bother chasing them down. Though actually, I may as well. Bonus XP. But yeah, the moment a rebel army breaks, it never actually retreats. It just ceases to exist. And there we go. One unit of Comet 10 says has actually picked up some XP there, so it was worth it just for that. Alright, more towers, more visibility. We now have, yeah, decent amounts of the Roman Empire taken back into our possession. This guy is 2 turns away from actually being put under siege, but this is not a bad army. There's nothing he can do to that whatsoever. In fact, hang on, why do you have 68 cavalry? That feels like a weirdly large amount, but whatever, okay. And with a bit of money in the kitty, it's time to go on a bit of a spending spree. Alright, who needs what with the highest level of priority right now? Londinium can actually make, yeah, decent amount more trade with a market. That is nice and cheap as chips. What about you guys? What can you actually make in terms of... hang on, that is... yeah, 900 up to... 1,157. Not bad at all. What about highways, though? What would they do? Not as much. Fine, get the shipwrights down in that case. Does anyone actually need, like, a major upgrade? I believe you do, don't you? Yes, you do. And that's going to start being a problem. So, let's get you up to an actual city. That's not a bad thing at all. You guys are growing fast. Sooner or later, you're going to be a problem. A shipwright here would be worth... 200 extra denarii a turn. That's not bad at all. Get that down. Tarico, how are you guys doing? Same question, in fact. And, oh, now that's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. Tarico is going to start making some good money. Right, Spain is about to start paying for itself times crazy. How about you? You don't need anything, do you? A bit of communal farming probably wouldn't hurt. That's... You know what? We can leave that for the time being. Let's focus on... We won't need anything around here. That'll be fine. You've already done your business this turn. Okay. Time to turn our attention to the external threats. The Celts are not moving in right now. Don't worry about them. The Eastern Romans most definitely are. That is 100% happening right now. I've got more troops coming in. What do we have available in terms of mercenaries? Alright, because sometimes that is way too expensive. That's not bad, though. Crossbowmen, that's not bad at all. Those guys cost too much, but I will take mercenary crossbows. And I can even actually put the tax rate up just a little bit to help cover the cost because of the extra troops here. I don't like this. I don't like this one little bit, but what choice do we have right now? Now this is interesting. Ravenna has a small amount of decent troops that could be diverted to the front, where we're blatantly about to have to defend our territory. But over here, we've got ourselves, yeah, in Mediolanium. We've got some cav. How much are you guys depending on? Barely at all. Fine, 5% of this city's happiness is dependent on that cavalry and this army in general. Let's start getting some of this on the move. 2 units of Comet 10 says. 2 units of cavalry. That's not bad at all. Alright, that's decent. Start those guys marching in that direction. They'll get to Aquincum much faster than the main Roman force will. And as for Carthage, what could I get you guys? Because... what is the best way to take care of this? There's a Hermitage. That's 5% happiness for 1,600, which honestly isn't terrible, all things considered. I could just get them up to an Imperial Palace. wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest, because, yeah, that would actually significantly reduce the squalor. But that would just lead to even more flipping problems with, okay. Maybe I should give these guys Legion barracks. Wouldn't be a terrible idea, to be honest. In fact, actually, in terms of money, how much more money could you guys make? It's not a huge upgrade, to be honest. I've seen better. Screw it. Take the Imperial Palace. It's expensive, but that's probably just about worth it. Just. Because that will significantly get squalor down. It'll buy me some time to actually get the economy back on its legs. How are we doing, by the way, in terms of the economy? We're going to have 4,000 denarii at the beginning of next turn, which is good, but I'm just about out of settlements that I can burn to the ground for free money. We've still got Salona down here. That's good, but yeah, potentially the Eastern Roman Empire might get that first. Hard to say. Just check there's nothing else going on back here. No, just you guys, and Comet Attenders are coming. Eastern Archers, those guys are not fun. They're long range. They're much stronger than my archers. Okay, a proper flipping army is coming. This is not fun, alright? I knew the Eastern Roman Empire were going to betray me, but this is more of a betrayal than I was actually expecting quite this early. This is a lot of troops coming my way. Ah, yes, and the actual Franks. Don't forget about them, because they're blatantly about to attack me. I could counterattack them, or I could go for their capital. Probably better I do one than the other. Wipe them out, and then actually move to just knock down their capital. Burn it down. That won't hoard them, because they're now over here, officially. Ooh, and I can get a tiny bit more money by speaking to, yeah, the Burgundy over here. Marvellous. I just offered them map information for map information with 1,000 denarii on their side. They don't want to give map information, but they'll just toss in an extra 500 denarii. Alright, I'll take it. Why not? That's free money right there. I also can't help but notice, yeah, there's actually a Sarmatian diplomat over here. If I could get them to pay for some peace and then pay for some map information, that'd be nice as well. But I've almost run out of people to sell map information to. And my own empire is not about to rebel anytime soon, so I can't exterminate any more cities for free money. And, oh, the pirate situation is obviously starting to get out of hand. Honestly, I just ignore them. Doesn't matter. Whatever, who cares? We do, however, have Oppius Flavius, the world's most energetic man, with ridiculously large amounts of movement points, heading in the direction of the Franks. Any chance you could pick up some extra troops around here? No. There's no military infrastructure here either, because I probably burnt it all down. Bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody hell. Right, troops. Where are the bloody troops? Vicus Alemanni is very heavily dependent on the garrison that's present at this point. That's not good. That's not good at all. Hang on. Faction leader, governors. Oh, I need to get a pagan in here. Right. Do we have any pagans floating around? If there's any pagans, you can actually govern this place. That'd be great. Oh, you're a pagan. Right, head up in that direction. That's not going to annoy Mediolanium too much, is it? No, they're going to be fine with that. Okay, you head up here. Hang out in here for the time being. Next turn, you actually, yeah, head up that direction. And by the way, you're actually a bit on the old side and... But you're not terrible. This guy is terrible. -1 morale, +2 loyalty, +2 to law. Yep, hand that over to him. Spot on. Next turn, you're heading up here. That'll just be marvellous. For the time being, though, I do need some troops to leave this place. Alright, how many can I get away with? That's down to red immediately. This is not good. This place is going to be hard to hold. Right, send 1 unit back. Okay, that's blue. These 3 units loop around here, join up with these forces. You're not really going to make it in time to do much, unfortunately, but there's nothing I can do, aside from maybe buy mercenaries. I might be able to buy, like, 1 mercenary. This place should be pretty calm, all things considered. 80% garrison, but it's on very high taxes. So if I lower the tax rate, good, you guys can pretty much do without a standing army. That's marvellously good news. We do have some heavy infantry right here. It's not much, but... Ooh, a mercenary flipping golden band. Oh, these guys are literally brilliant. Because sure, they're expensive to hire up front at 1,000 denarii, but look at that upkeep. 172 is flipping low. These guys, 17 attack, 17 defense. They are not bad. Yes, screw it. Get him on board. Alright, that That's good. That gives me an answer to their flipping axemen, because these guys are effective against armor, but the Golden Band doesn't depend on armor. It's got good defense skill. These guys will be able to chop straight through that because they're also armor piercing. Right, Caius Flavius actually has a flipping answer to them now. And screw it, get another archer out right here. That'll flippin' do. And by the way, the Emperor's getting on a bit. No, we've already actually taken his little retinue off him. So, yeah, Nero Flavius over here, he doesn't need to worry about anything. He's absolutely fine for the time being. Okay, the Franks are almost certainly about to declare war, but I have an answer. Alright, Oppius Flavius coming in with some experienced combatentes. We've got some decent infantry right here, and some decent mercenaries. And honestly, you need the mercenaries. There's no flipping option here. You have to go for that. I could just attack him right now. If I attack him right now, I'd have all of this heavy cavalry around the rear as well. I'm going to give him an opportunity to back off, alright? I'm just going to have my troops right here. Maybe he's just passing through to get to this area over here. Maybe he doesn't want to attack me at all, but you'd better not flippin' do it, alright? Don't you even flippin' think about it. In fact, you know what? The safest thing for me to do is stand... Why would you do that? Why would you have done that? Why wouldn't you have just walked around the outside the way I told you to? Never mind, it's fine. This'll be okay. We can probably handle that if it comes up. Alright, we're fine. Ah, yes, and don't forget about the reinforcements in London. Get them straight up to York. Just make sure the Celts don't do anything stupid. Because if they see enough firepower around here, hopefully they won't. They've also got a very incompetent assassin nearby. Do I have an answer to that? No, I can't even train flipping spies around here. Good, 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 good. So they're just going to try and assassinate me and I can't assassinate them back. That's marvellous. Oh, and at this point, 0% public order from Mediolanium and Ravenna are coming from troops. So we may as well send literally everything because a storm is flipping coming. Alright, there's a lot of trouble heading this way. Alright, time to see who's planning to be stupid and declare war on me. Because the Franks might get scared off by the number of troops I've actually managed to get nearby to them. That's possible. The Eastern Roman Empire, I'm pretty sure that's a sure thing at this point. They are inside my territory. Nothing's slowing them down. And, oh, in come the Sarmatians. Do you guys want peace by any chance? Okay, that's fine. Peace is great. Any chance you're willing to pay for trade rights and map information? No, they're not interested, unfortunately. They actually turned all of that down. But we do have peace with them, which is all I flipping wanted. Alright, situation here, which is... in come the main troops. And you guys are back over here. Do you guys actually... I'm not sure whether they bothered fighting that rebel leader. I think the rebel leader may have actually just naffed off, which is unfortunate. I mean, I'd love to think they're just cutting through and heading over to that rebel settlement, but... I'm pretty sure that's not what's actually happening here. And... okay. Nobody has attacked me. Although, ooh, this place has gone up to level 4. Yeah, in Barbarian Invasion, barbarian settlements could go up to level 4 and 5. Which was very, very cool indeed. Right. No major movement yet, but don't forget, we've got an assassin. Who's got a talent for assassination, but not that much of a talent for assassination. Because, okay, 64% chance. Okay, he goes down... and he starts becoming a better assassin. Good! Good, good, good. But Carthage is starting to become unmanageable, unfortunately. And it's going to start eating more and more money. Because it just keeps flipping growing. And this is not good. Also, the Western Roman rebels have a flipping fleet now. I guess it must have come from Salona. Alright then. Alright, my spies have headed into Sarmatian territory. Still no sign of the hordes. Don't know where they've got themselves right now. I'm just going to, yeah, just keep my diplomat wandering about, seeing what we can find here. But I think it actually might be time to go on the offensive. The Franks have expanded eastwards, and there's not actually that much here. They've exposed a decently sized proportion of their army. I think we can take them. I think we can take them, and as soon as we've actually taken them, their capital's vulnerable. And that is going to be, yeah, 14,000 men. That's a lot of free money that I can use to invest in my core empire right there. Ah, yes, and don't forget, you, my good man, get over here and govern this settlement. And you, therefore, can actually abandon this place and get on with the rest of it. There we go, back into green. Everyone's much happier with him. Love it. Right, the Roman army moves north. Alright, that is a good amount of troops right there. These forces head in this direction. What's the fastest way? It is to follow the road. There were just some rebels there, but they didn't feel like attacking me. They're mainly peasants. I guess I can't blame them. The Eastern Romans are almost flipping here. They're attacking. There's no other alternative. If they wanted to actually get up here, they could have come through here, gone through this way, unless they wanted to avoid going through Goth territory to avoid annoying them. But I find that very unlikely. No, it's the only option I've got. I need more flipping money. And this is going to be the best opportunity I'm ever going to have to basically take out the Frankish capital and move it out of their possession. Because they have got a sacred circle of Wotan right there. Experience bonus to troops +3. That is flipping huge. I need to take that off them. And this is the right opportunity to do it. This settlement down here, relatively small, undeveloped. They won't be able to train a new army there. If I take this off them, they're screwed. And sure, technically, I'm the one declaring war on them, but really, they invaded my territory. So they were really the ones who started this when you think about it. Yes, we are attacking the Franks. They'll probably accept the challenge? No. They've decided against it. And this all works for me, because that means I get all of these troops too. Spot on. Here we go. Every single force joined together. And yeah, the Emperor has to lead if he's present, which is unfortunate, but I'd rather have his 90 heavy cavalry on the field than leave him in the town. Because if I leave him in the town, he'll be under AI control. That'd probably be bad. Well, actually, I guess I could have him in this army, but actually not directly control him. Screw it. I'd rather have, like, 200 heavy cavalry right here. He's not a terrible military leader. He's fine. Now, what can we learn about you, my good man? Okay, he's known for being positive and pagan. And also, he's a 17-year-old kid, so I feel like he shouldn't really be invading foreign nations. Maybe he just snuck out one night and his dad doesn't know where he is. But screw it, you're going down, you stupid bastards. And of course, something very, very much worth keeping in mind. These levy spearmen, though they have a defense of 13, only 2 of that is armor. So my archers should be able to do a competent job here. And these raiders also only armor of 3. Though defensively they're solid, they're not well armored. Oh, but one downside, they might force us to fight inside a forest. Oh, I really hope they don't. Nope, here we go. It seems like they're not actually interested in fighting in the forest. Good. Now, are they actually charging me right now? I'd be surprised if they did, though. Then again, I've got ranged units. They don't. So, it does in some ways make sense they'd want to actually try and close the gap as fast as possible. Because if they just stand there and wait for me to shoot them down, I will slowly be able to tear them apart. And here are the Axemen. These guys are terrifying, and I definitely want them to be torn apart by arrow fire before we take them on, because, yeah, they've got armor piercing, like all axes do. They are brutal, alright? The Frankish army in general is very tough. But this works for me. They've come out of the woods, big open plain. My archers can see what they're shooting at, and plenty of space for my cavalry to move around in. Alright, we've moved into range of some of their troops. We've got the first light tap there. Not quite close enough, though. Yeah, your archers are such bloody short-range units. It's very annoying. Tiniest bit further forward. They might respond to that, however. And, yeah, just open fire. Open fire with everything we flipping got right there. Alright, and get in one volley, and then back off. Back off, back off. If they want to throw themselves into our front line, they are welcome to do so. So are they going to actually... And then they back off themselves. Fine, they don't want to do that just yet. But let's just actually, if they're about to fall back... Shoot them in the back, 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 shoot them in the back. Shoot the axes in the back. Turn and fire. There we go. And, oh, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Yes, screw you, you stupid bastards. And now, with my archers, if I play carefully... I should be able to take out their most dangerous units immediately. Oh, that's the stuff. Screw you. Screw you, you stupid bastards. We're going to take you down. And then, in the future, France will never exist. So this is win-flipping-win. Oh, somebody's coming in. I think it's some flipping peasants. But the Limitane are tossing in their spears. They're already down to shaken. Hit the levy spearmen in the back. They'll be very vulnerable to that. More flipping peeler coming in. Those guys are steady for the time being. Archers going to get a shot in the rear of spears. And oh, look at that. Look at that. Like 20 just went down in a single volley. We'll probably get another volley in yet as well. They can't stand up to too much of this. Alright, all units, concentrate fire on the spears, because they're packed nice and close together, and oh, that's the stuff. That's the flippin' stuff. Oh, more units getting a bit close, actually. Hang on, they might actually want to do this. They might actually be willing to do this. Pull the archers back. Pull the archers back. I don't want them getting hit by the actual cavalry. Those cav aren't going to do very well. Hit them in the side, right over there. Get you guys into a flanking position. My archers are okay. Their cav has been immediately scared off. This is good. This is all very, very good indeed. Guys. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Alright, don't get yourselves too far ahead of the game here. There's some barbarian peasants. This is a good starting point. This is a very good starting point, in fact. You guys just take some pot shots at those levy spearmen. They seem to be in a bit of a stupid place right now. This works for me. Oh, the cav are going to get a light tapping against my archers, who immediately break because my archers are the worst. But we can immediately flank them. And excuse me. No. You're not getting a hit in against my heavy cavalry, thank you. You guys just chase them down. Honestly, that axe group's looking pretty flimsy. Yeah, I'm going in. I'm just going in for an attack into the rear right there. Hit them. They break too. We've probably just done a good amount of damage. Back off after that, however. And you have managed to. You've regrouped. Good. My archers still have... Yeah, they've taken a light knock there, but it's nothing too major. Keep them dancing for the time being. I'd like to get some good hits in on the other group of spearmen and the actual general first. Alright, we've got an attack coming in from, yeah, the actual paladin bodyguard over here. I'm going to use my limitane just to basically keep them tied up here. And no, they're really determined to try and assassinate this guy, which is odd, but okay. You know what? Screw it. Everybody get on him. He's shaken. He's surrounded. Hit him with all the flipping cavalry we've got. At this point, he is very heavily behind enemy lines, and he breaks immediately. Spot on. Sadly, I don't actually have the light cavalry to chase him down, so he'll probably survive this, as he is fresh. And he's coming in for more as well. He's hitting the other spearmen around over here. Once again, we should just be able to get around him, surround him, and this time he's going to flipping die. I'm going to make sure the trap is closed over here. The limitane are taking a bit of damage, but that is, in all fairness, their job. And he breaks, and are we going to get lucky and actually take out the leader? There he goes. Leader dead. Marvelous. Time to just move in with the infantry. Wrap it up at this point, I'd say. Now, for whatever reason, the Franks seem obsessed with this one unit of limitane, who have immediately broken in the face of peasants. Because of course they have. Fortunately, that's left them wide open to being attacked by literally everything else. So, there you go. Job flippin' dub. And chase the last few off the field right there. Alright, that was decent. Alright, what did we actually lose there? About 200 men, and they have been pretty much completely eliminated. Hopefully, nothing survives that. I think it's 85% of the actual army being dead. Yeah, there we go. So, that army has been wiped out right over there. The Emperor can stay here and keep an eye on this place. So, they're now actually back to yellow. You head over here. You guys are bringing in reinforcements. That's flipping great. And this army's still at fighting strength as far as I'm concerned. And obviously, back in the days of Rome, these guys can only train one unit at a time, which is spot on. Do I have enough spears, however, to take out... Oh, that's a concern. Who's got spears? We don't seem to have... Oh, we've got, like, no heavy spears. Right. That's going to be an interesting town to take out. Gotcha. Ah, yes, don't forget, more reinforcements coming in too from Oppius Flavius. But again, no spears. No spears whatsoever. This is concerning, actually. There's a lot of heavy cav to take out and no spearmen to do the flippin' job. Though don't forget, Aquincum, they're now probably the main front in what's going to be a fairly major war. Get more barbarian infantry out of there, and what else do I want to give them? I wouldn't mind Legion Barracks, to be honest. That place is an important front against the east. But, for the time being, let's actually just give them an arena. because an arena means I can start putting on games, so in the case of emergencies, I can make sure public order down there is actually kept under control, which is good. Oh, my diplomats just found more reinforcements coming in, because of course they're flipping are. The Eastern Roman Empire has decided to throw literally everything it's got at taking a quincum, because why not? Okay, let's see it. Let's actually see it happen. Are the Eastern Empire actually about to declare war on me, or are they going to wait for the reinforcements? Alright, Goths coming in. Yeah, there we flipping go. And the Western Roman rebels want a ceasefire. No. No, 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 no. You don't get a ceasefire, alright? I need your flipping money to not die. And in they flipping come. Right, they haven't got any siege equipment just yet, but that's a lot of flipping troops. I've got reinforcements coming in, but they are still a couple of turns out yet. More reinforcements piling in too. They're even further out. But on the plus side, the best possible thing has actually happened. The Huns have declared war on the Vandals. One of the hordes has attacked the other. Where the heck is that going on? Right, my spies should be remotely... Here we go! We've got sight of them. We have found the flipping hordes. So at this point, the Huns have now decided to attack the Vandals. That's at least one Hun army. I don't know where the rest of them actually are. And the Vandals are... They're heading south. They are heading straight towards Goth territory and straight towards the Eastern Empire. Oh, this is marvellously good news. That might mean I've actually got enough time to deal with the Frankish situation. Oh, this is... Okay, this is just great. This is flipping great right here. Also, apparently we've just decided to formulate the New Testament. Good work, everybody. Also, the Eastern Empire have written to me and said they're annoyed at me. As Romans, we value honesty above all other qualities. You literally just invaded and attacked your own ally, you dicks. But on the plus side, Salamantica is now under siege. So we can actually march in and take that next turn. Down over here, Leptis Magna, honestly, I'm going to wait them out. This territory is not important. It doesn't make much money. It's fine. Syracuse is actually making less money than it should because the bloody Western rebels are actually besieging me right now, and I don't know where the assassin is. Hang on, if you stand on... There he is. If you stand on the same square he's on, it exposes him. But I'm guessing... Can we take... No, we can take you out very reliably. Down you go, you stupid bastard. Yeah, I forgot about that. The rules in Rome were that assassins could kill other assassins really easily. He's now a murderer, which is great. Good. He's starting to get better, and at 30 years old, he's got plenty of life left in him. Any invasion from the Berbers yet? Small forces, nothing Carthage can't deal with the assistance of its walls. We're okay for the time being. Double check on the Celt situation. Still no incursion from them. They don't want to get involved just yet. And as for the Frankish capital, they are rapidly trying to throw together an army there. I'm not sure it's going to work out for them. I think we've flipping got them on the run here. Especially once we toss in all of the flipping reinforcements. Oh yeah, now that's a very large number of archers actually. Though that could be exactly what we need. That could be the answer to the heavy cavalry. Enough archer fire will do the job. Oh, and perfect timing. Yeah, mercenary spearmen. Screw it. Take them. We need them. And just for fun, we'll knock out a Frankish diplomat for... Ooh, Felix the Killer picking up a skilled courtesan for +2. That's good. That brings Felix the Killer up to 5. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Felix the Killer is becoming a decent assassin. The Franks, we can burn their capital to the ground, forcing them to live over here, where they have got nothing near as good to work with. This is actually perfect. And when I say perfect, we're now at war with the other half of the Roman Empire, and as you've probably noticed, they've actually brought a lot more men than we've got. And if I lose this town, I lose Spurius Flavius, alright? The greatest Christian who ever Christianed. He is a very, very important part of my strategy, damn it, because if we can keep him alive, I can basically just march him into Eastern territory, because Athens over here is pagan, Sirmium over here is pagan, I think it's Thessalonica over here, that's also pagan, so that place is Christian though, but yeah, the rest of Greece is pagan. If I just march him into there, the Eastern Empire will not be able to hold on to those territories, we'll be able to flip all of them to me, but only if Spurius Flavius survives. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'd say that is enough for now. We have got the Franks in a very, very good position. And next time, we will begin the siege of Vicus Franci. But things are not looking so good at Aquincum. The defense of that city and of the great Christian hero Spurius Flavius begins next time, as we have to beat back wave after flipping wave of Eastern Romans, because they are sending a lot of flipping troops my way. I have got reinforcements heading over there, but it is going to take them time to flipping arrive, alright? They're going to be... that guy can hopefully get there. Yeah, he can get there next turn. This guy, it's going to be some flipping time. Yeah, he's going to be a good 4 turns out, but that's the main army. Once Spurius Flavius gets reunited with these forces, we can counterattack, alright? Then we can start taking some territory back of the Eastern Bastards. All of that coming very, very soon indeed, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Rome to the War, Barbarian Invasion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!